Most people get King Arthur completely wrong. They think it's about loyalty, nobility, knights, and dragons. But if you strip all that back, this is a story about selection. Arthur wasn't born to power, he was pulled into it by force or will and one specific tool, a sword that wasn't meant for just anyone. Now, to clear up the mess, there were two swords. The sword in the stone, that's a political one. Pull it out, you're a king. Great. But the real artifact, the one that matters in the occult world, is Excalibur. And Excalibur didn't come from a forge, it came from a lake handed to Arthur by a woman who wasn't really a woman. Lady of the Lake wasn't a human, she was a spiritual gatekeeper, a representative of the other world. In other words, you didn't get her attention unless something in you had already crossed into ritual territory. She didn't give Arthur a weapon, she gave him authorization. And Excalibur, not just steal, it was said to blind enemies, never dull, and make Arthur nearly untouchable in battle. Translation: that sword was charged, not in a magical fairy tale way. Magical in the ritual weapon, astral function. You'd better be clear to hold this kind of way. Camelot wasn't about chivalry, it was a prototype civilization. Built on spiritual geometry, the round table was designed so no one sat higher than anyone else. That's not just equality, that's energy control. No angles, no hierarchy, no hidden corners. And Arthur, he didn't die. He was taken to Avalon, which wasn't some heaven realm. It was a stasis field, a holding zone. He'll return when Britain needs him. But maybe that was never about geography. Maybe it's about collective imbalance. So here's the question. If the sword showed up now, do you think anyone would be fit to touch it?